Hey, welcome back to Keep Trucking Personal. My name is Tyler Keevy, and I'm your host. I'm hoping that each and every one of you got to have an amazing Christmas. But here we are, 2 days before a brand new year. And this is before all of the resolutions kick in, all of the gyms fill up. This is before all of the noise and before everyone's saying they're going to lock in and get ready to go. Because this week isn't just about hype, it's about the standards we set. And as we sit here right now, I want to talk about this first. Winter has officially arrived, and it has come in a big way in the Midwest. And we have cold temps, we have snow, we have ice. It is all here. And this kind of weather doesn't care about your plans or your New Year's resolutions. And that's important to know because winter exposes those standards really fast, friends. And I came across a quote recently that hit me hard, and it says, if you're the cheapest, people don't expect you to be the best. If you're the best, people don't expect you to be the cheapest. And this is not just a business quote. This is a life standard because the reality is winter does not lower the bar. It's raising it. And customers still expect loads on time, and your family still expects you to be home safely while your equipment still has that big demand of your attention. And the roads will absolutely punish the shortcuts this time of year because the cold weather does not care if you're tired, and it does not care if you're in a hurry. It definitely doesn't care if you skipped a pre-trip. It exposes the difference between cheap effort and best effort. And cheap standards, they are easy to spot this time of year because you start with sayings like this: it'll probably start, I'll check it later, I've done this 100 times, I'll deal with the tire chains later, or I'll check later. We're way past that. You need, and you should have already been prepared because that mindset works until it doesn't. Cheap standards, they feel fine, and right up until you're on the shoulder of the road and your fingers are frozen and the wind's howling and you're wondering why you didn't slow down or double check that strap or that chain. And if you choose cheap effort, don't be surprised when winter collects the bill. Remember that one. Don't be surprised when it shows up and you're going, why am I in this situation? How did I get here? Why does it always feel like it's me? Those are things you need to look back on and understand you set the standard. But let's talk about being the best because it looks a lot different in January. And being the best means you're taking your time, you're letting things warm up properly, you're checking your airlines, and you're making sure things aren't dragging on your catwalk, and you're checking your lights thoroughly, and you're making sure your tires are rolling, and you're making sure your fuel is properly filled with the right fuel. And you're doing all of the things better. You're increasing that following distance when everyone else is tailgating. You're paying attention. It's not flashy right now, and it's not fast, but it's professional. The best don't try to beat winter. They respect it. And here's why this matters right now, 2 days before New Year's, as you're listening to this. Most people are already mentally in 2026. They've checked out of today. But the standard you set right now in the cold, in the grind, in the new year, in the hard days, that's the standard that carries the year ahead. This is the push. This is the dig in moment and say, I got this. Not when it gets easier, not when the roads clear up, not when the motivation shows up. It's now. And so here's my challenge to you as we begin this new year. Be the driver who slows down. Be the one who's prepared. Be the one others trust when conditions get ugly. Be the one who gets home safely every single time. And it's not because someone is watching, but because that's your standard. And if you're the cheapest version of yourself right now, don't expect the best outcomes. But if you choose to be the best in preparation and discipline and decision making, winter becomes manageable. And so as we head into 2026, friends, don't just set goals, set the standard. Cold weather is here. Conditions will challenge you and the road will demand respect. So let's dig in. Let's be ready. This is our push. Let's be prepared. I want to wish each and every one of you a happy new year. Until next time, keep trucking personal.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Keep Trucking Personal. We appreciate you taking the time to explore the heart and soul of Keevy Brothers Trucking with us. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review to let us know your thoughts. Tune in next time as we continue our journey together, diving deeper into what makes us a community, a catalyst for positive change, and a home for those who aspire to be part of something truly extraordinary. Until then, keep trucking, and we'll catch you on the next episode.